Hey guys, it's Saturday morning here in Ireland. I'm on my day off work and I decided I'd be super helpful and make you all a video showing you how to use the new Facebook app interface and also set up your fan pages, because a lot of the information out there right now is out of date, and I just thought I'd make this to get you up to speed. So let's say you want to create a fan page with an iframe in it, and in the iframe is like one of the WordPress templates like I've provided, something like that. So there's two stages to the whole process. You have to create your page and you have to create your app. So the first thing we're going to do is create the app. So go to developers.facebook.com/apps and you get this page. Yours will look slightly different because I have loads of different apps here already for clients and projects, all sorts of things. So you can ignore that, yours will look different. But click on the create new app button here in the top right, and you need to give it an app name. So I'm going to call this one Saturday app because it's Saturday morning, and you check your locale. Let's leave it as English US and agree to their terms, then click continue. And now there's the security thing to pass, which is awkward enough. I'm going to try different words. I think they changed this because it's a lot more difficult to read now. Let's try this one. And just click submit. Hopefully it works. There we go. Okay, so now you've created the Saturday app, and right away this interface is totally different to ones you've seen before. So it's actually a lot better. You've got right away you've got your app ID, which is here, and your app secret, two of the most important elements of information given by Facebook, and you will need these to do anything with your fan page, such as have a built-in like button, which I usually use and have in my pages, and the app secret, which is used for the showing like content after people like the page. So you've got a few things down here, the basic info. Some of them you don't need to worry about. The category, this mainly pertains to if it's an actual app in Facebook's application directory and you want people to add it to their account, like some of the apps like Farmville. So it's not a big deal if it's just for your fan page. Your contact email, this is similar again to the if it's an app in the directory, this is what people would use to contact you. The app namespace is to do with Open Graph and the Canvas page, which is a technical reference you won't need to worry about for your fan page. And then the app display name is just the name that's displayed to users if they're adding it as a normal app. So a lot of this is to do with applications being in Facebook's app directory. Now the main part for your fan page here is how your app integrates with Facebook. So this is for a full-scale app, this is for website stuff, this is for phone apps. You're talking about setting up a fan page here, so you want to tick page tab, and right away we've got relevant page information here. So page tab name, this is the user facing title of your page app. What they mean by that is, the links below your profile image on the left, this is the text of what they see here. So we're going to call it Saturday app with a space, page tab URL. This is just basically the link to where your page is. So I've set up a page for one of my clients, a guy called Greg, and this is where I set it up. So it's on facesqueeze.com, which is one of my domains, /fan/greg/index.html. So if your website was joeblogs.com/fan/index.php, you put it in here. If it's a WordPress one, whatever, you just put the URL of whatever's in your browser when you go to the first page of your fan page, you put that there. The secure page tab URL, this is going to become very important in about 5 to 6 weeks, because you will need a HTTPS link for your fan page. So some people have been releasing products and different things about this, but it isn't. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's nothing massively technical. As all you're doing is adding an S in your URL, and then you're setting up an SSL cert on your host. Most hosts have these already, and you can buy one for a couple of dollars. It's very simple to set up, so we'll leave that blank just for now. In the page tab, edit URL, says this is the URL given to page admins to edit or customize the page tab app. So again, this one is only relevant really if you have other page admins, so you could leave that blank for now. So leave these two blank if you want, then click Save Changes. Okay, so now you have yeah, you have a warning saying it's required by 1st of October, so we can start that later. You've got your app ID and secret, you got your page tab stuff. The rest of it is not relevant for fan page at the moment. And I think we've saved it already. Yeah, it's all saved. We have advanced settings here as well. So again, this is mainly stuff for developers. So if you don't know what these mean, then you don't need them for your app. Pretty much is the best policy there. Okay. The roles then is, again, I'll just show it to you. This is different for adding. You can add developers and pay and things like that to your app. Again, not really as important as the other stuff. So our app is now set up, and we're just going to leave that for 1 second, and we're going to jump over to a new page. It's called facebook.com/pages/create.php, and now you're going to set up your new fan page. And this is the page you're going to add the app you just created to, the Saturday app. You're going to add that to the fan page, and then the two of them combined is the working fan page with the iframe content. So you just pick your options here, brand or product. It says for our website, we call it Saturday is good. It's a good off work. Agree to page terms. Click get started. If the name isn't taken, yeah, it's all good. So here is your page created now. That's all there is to that for the moment. A lot of people are going to go to their page and they're going to see the get started thing. This throws a lot of people off because no matter what you do, even if you set the default tab to be something else, you're going to see the get started thing if you're the page developer for the first week or so until Facebook decides to get rid of it. So this is not something that your users will see, and it's not something that you can control either, so just to be aware of that. Next thing, we're going to go back to the app and add that to the new page we just created, so it'll appear as a link here on the left hand side. Okay, so back on the app page, you can see your newest one at the top, Saturday app. So we click edit settings, and we're scrolling down here to see view app profile page. Click on view app profile page, and this is a profile page for your app now. Again, this looks just like a fan page. It can be quite confusing, but the way you're going to know is it'll say edit app at the top here if you're on an app profile page, and this is mainly aimed at people who have commercial apps and things like that, who will have a profile page advertising their actual app. So what you want to do now is add this to the new page you created. So if you see the links down here, add to my page, it will show a list of all the profile pages you have, which also includes your app profile pages, which I know it's confusing, but you can see them all here. So you have to be careful you don't accidentally add your app to an app page, because that is not a fan page and it will not work. So always make sure it says whatever the category of fan page is down below the title. So I'm going to click add to page. That should disappear, so that's done. Click close. Now we're going to jump back to your page. We're going to hit refresh, and now you see the Saturday app listed here on the left, and we click on that. Now it should load the new fan page. So yeah, here we see the fan page I made for my client Greg. He's got a fitness website, and there you go. It was actually a slight scroll bar there at the moment. It's just because I have not finished the page, but the code is normally there to remove the scroll bars. It's removed the vertical one at the moment, so you don't have to worry about that. I've just showed you the procedure to set up the actual fan page and everything else. So there you see it's all looking pretty good. It's all working. I've built in a like function for them. It's all good. So guys, that's it. To go back in at any stage to edit your page, if you go to the fan page and you're logged in as admin, just click edit info, and here we have our fan page. Common tasks you might want to do in here are manage permissions and default landing tab. So I'm going to set it to the Saturday app, so when a new person comes to the page, they're going to see the actual iframe fan page, the Saturday app, saved there. So save that one. Another common task is manage admins, and you just type a name of someone here on Facebook, it'll come up. Normally they have to like the page previously to become an admin for it. So those are the two common things you do in your pages. And back in the app, we go back to your main developer page, which is just developers.facebook.com/apps, and this is the Saturday app we've clicked into. You're going to need your app ID and app secret, so anytime you want to get those, you go back and click in, and here we have the URL. So if you're changing the actual fan page, you change this URL here. It's a lot simpler than the previous setup, and it's a lot more straightforward. So that concludes my video, guys. Hopefully it's helpful and it alleviates some of the problems people have with setting up fan pages on the new Facebook system, because as we all know, Facebook changes their system all the time. They don't tell people, or they rarely tell people. Sometimes they roll out changes to only some of their servers. So people in America might see one type of thing and people in Europe might see another one. It's just their way of testing, doing soft launches. Let me see what else. There is also a thing with Facebook, the changes to the overall system, the graph, open graph, and a lot of technical stuff is all happening hinged around the October the 1st date. So just while I'm in this video, we'll just show you a page called the Developer Roadmap. If you just go to the main developers page here, see if we can find it. Platform updates, try that one. Yeah, and there's a link in the left here, Developer Roadmap. So all the big developments with Facebook are going to be announced here pretty much going forward. So the next big one now that affects yourselves is the SSL thing here. So that's HTTPS. There's some other technical stuff that doesn't really affect you. No new FBML apps. Yeah, this has been in place since March. It's been for quite a while. So if you see anybody trying to sell you FBML stuff, don't buy it. It's the past. It's a dead technology. No matter how easy or convenient it is to use, you should not use it for your clients or for your own sites. That concludes the video, guys. If you have any questions about this, or if you think it might be a good idea for me to make a quick Facebook blog with all this sort of stuff on it for you to keep track, then just reply to my email that you get this from, and any suggestions, requests you have, I take them all on board. I may not get a chance to reply to everyone, but I do read all the emails, and if I can reply, I will. Thanks.